Hey everybody, welcome to my page. So today is story time, and it's basically a little bit about my life and how I got into the art world. So I'm going to start off right to the bottom of when I was very, very young. I can't exactly remember the exact age that I picked up a pencil and decided to draw, but I can remember when I was 12 or 13. But I've been told I was younger than that when I used to sketch and draw and everything. And I was told that I had a fascination with faces, which I still do now. I find faces very, very beautiful. Anyway. So I was very young. Always sketching and drawing and everything, but I've watched my dad do some sketches and I was intrigued because he used to sketch like funny faces and doodling, and he still does now, I think, and like cars and stuff like that. And I used to see how my mum's fancy writing was, and I used to love it, and the way my mum used to draw, because my mum and dad can draw, which is really, really nice, and I was so intrigued with it. But I just had this fascination with faces. Anyways, fast forward a bit. I used to go to my nana's, my father's mum. I used to visit quite regularly because we didn't live far away. And she used to draw these beautiful women and women's faces. And she used to teach me all the proportions and how to draw the face and everything like that. And I always was watching what she was doing. Her sketches were absolutely out of this world, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I was always doodling and drawing and everything like that. I was fascinated, anyway, so that's what I used to do as a kid. Fast forward to high school, and I got grade C in art and design, and then I was asked to come to an interview at college to show the tutor my portfolio and everything. And anyway, I showed them my portfolio work and everything I'd done, and the tutor said, yes, I'm accepting you in the course, in the art class, with A's and A-star students. And I thought, wow, that's amazing, and she said, you've got a lot of potential, Melissa, you've got a lot of potential. So anyway, I was attending and everything like that, and the students in there were absolutely amazing. Their art was beautiful, and I didn't feel confident being in there because of my artwork. And then obviously, of course, you get the mean kids, and I didn't have a lot of confidence then. I didn't for years because I was bullied, and you got the mean kids in there, like basically mine's better than yours kind of thing, like childish. But it really got to me, and you know what, I decided to not complete the course. I know, right? Stupid of me. So I dropped out, and I just lost all confidence in art then. I used to doodle now and then, but my passion wasn't there at the time. I just, there was too many people, too negative, pulling me down and everything. So I decided to not complete the art. I just went on to go and look for work and just work, yeah. Anyway, fast forward to meeting my lovely husband back in 2008. I began drawing again with his bit of encouragement from him by my side. He wanted me to draw him, so I tried my best to draw him because I told him that I like art and I like sketching, and he's been so supportive, absolutely amazing throughout all this. So yeah, did some drawings of him. Yeah, not brilliant, but he was so encouraging for me. And of course, again, I listened to stupid gossip and Karens out there, which pulled me down again. And I listened to the negativity, and I was like, you know what, I gave it a go, I'm not doing it. That's stubborn as I am, that's me. Anyway, fast forward to 2017, we met someone where we was living at the time. In the location we was living, we met somebody and we made a lovely friend, me and the husband. And he was an amazing artist, and he encouraged me to get back into it because I told him my art in the past, and he encouraged me to get back into it. So you know what, I did, and with help from my brother, bless him, my brother helped me set up an Instagram page, and he set up my logo and my slogan, Wonderful Art 87. Absolutely amazing lad. you know, he'd do anything for you. He's just amazing. We're so close. And anyway, he set it all up for me, and he says, there's your chance now, Melissa, go for it. So you know what, I tried my hardest to go for it. So most days from then, I would sketch many different faces, because once I get into sketching, I get quite obsessive, and if it's not right, I'll make sure it's right. I can sit in one place for hours and hours on end, believe it or not, and forget that I need to eat and drink. It's crazy. You just forget, because you become into this little world of your own. Your mouth's dry, and it's like what do they say? Candice flip-flop or something, where your mouth is like really dry. So yeah, sometimes it gets like that. So I always make sure I've got a drink at the side of me. But yeah, so I got back into it, and I was doing all these faces and posting them and everything like that. And after a year or so, we moved location, so my art was on pause for a while. And then in 2019, sadly, my dad's mum, who taught me the basics, my grandma, she passed away. After she passed, though, I felt like she was still with me, and it's like I could hear her say, keep doing what you're doing, don't give up now. I thought, that's it, I need to continue on my art journey now. So from then on, I began sketching and there was a lot of trial and errors. I'm not saying I was perfect from the start, but you know, that's not what it's about, is it? Art's not about being perfect. Art is what's in the art, what's in the picture. It's not about perfection. So anyway, there was a lot of trial and errors, and I kept going and going and going. And yeah, I kept drawing and drawing, and then my art business began to lift. I was getting commissions, and people were saying how amazing my art was, and I couldn't believe it. And all I was getting from many people, there was more positives than negatives, was, Melissa, your art is amazing, you've come so far, keep doing what you're doing. And of course you get the jealousy and the selfishness and the Karens and everything like that, and the attention seekers what have to get in there to try and pull you down, because they're not happy with themselves, they want to pull you down with them. I learnt that recently, but at the time, in the past, I wasn't confident, and I would just listen to people all the time. But you know what, now now you told me this and that, I'll be like, all right, okay. I take it as constructive now, the criticism. I don't take it heavy. I don't get upset. I take it very lightly, very, very lightly. I do not take it personal at all. But it took me a long way to get where I am today, and it's through the support of my husband, my brothers and sisters, and my mum and my dad. They've been absolutely amazing to support me in what I do. And you know what, I think if it wasn't for them to push me, especially my husband, I don't think I would have continued to do my art journey. But you know what, I'm here now. But saying that, the negativity has pushed me to be more determined than ever, because you know, I'm so stubborn to the point of, you keep pushing me that way, eventually something just clicks, and then I'm like, now I'll show you that I'm more determined than ever, you know. And it's not about proving it to anybody, it's about proving to yourself what you're capable of, because anybody is capable of doing anything. Anybody is capable of doing what they want to do if they put their mind to it. And yeah, through the years I'm becoming successful, slowly but surely, with support from my niece Cynthia, giving her a big shout out there. C Doll, go and follow her on YouTube. Her name's C Doll, amazing girl, beautiful lady. But yeah, this is a bit of my story. I thought I'd tell you all anyway about my story and where I am today. Oh, and I've just thought as well, like, I don't ever want you guys to think that it's a talent, because it's not. It takes a lot of practice and dedication to become an artist. Yes, all right, people say, oh, you're very talented. Yeah, you make that talent. I know I've been drawing since I was a kid, and my dad's an artist, my mum's an artist. Well, they are in their own way. My sister can draw cartoon characters amazingly. You know, all my sisters and my aunties, they're all very good at decorating and using the sewing machine, I think. Not all of them, but some of them are very good at using the sewing machine. Very creative family we are. And I think because I've been brought up in that background, that's all I know what's around me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not about talent, because anybody can be what they want to be. Like I said, it's about time, dedication and practice. That's what it is, you know. So keep doing what you're doing, guys, because you will get there. And don't ever let anybody pull you down, because you know what, we've all been there from the start. And practice makes perfect. Art is nothing to do with looking for perfection, and I just want you to understand that. Art is art in many different forms, many different ways, different colours, different textures. The way you've drawn art, that's art. Anyway guys, don't forget, just do what you're doing. You're all absolutely amazing. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share my content. It'll be amazing, guys, if I got out there and the whole world can see this video and see what I can do. I just want to show you what I can do, guys. So peace out, everybody. Until in the next video. Love you all. Bye, guys.